Good morning, everybody. Today's Sunday, July 21st. Hope everybody had a good day yesterday. I was detained. If you guys heard about the CrowdStrike episode with taking down computers and everything, yeah, I had to be at work and whoa, it was a mess. And it's still a mess. But Pat ran the show yesterday. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, we know it's better with both of us on the show. There's no doubt. So he's out. He's out in Connecticut now today, so he won't be able to log on. With that said, let's go back and recap yesterday's plays. Our five-star member plays went 3-0 again yesterday, so that's 5-0 for our member picks. We did away with the daily picks. It just wasn't worth it for the price and everything and the headache. You know, our weekly and monthly memberships are the way to go. So that's the way we do. We're not going to do any more daily stuff. If you want to do the weekly, monthly, fine. If not, just listen to us and you figure out what we put up to anything you want to interpret from us. So with that said, like I said, it was a good night yesterday. We had the Mets, Arizona, and Detroit. And like I said, 5-0 with our member plays. And we used to put out our picks. We used to give out a little more. They weren't all our member picks, but we decided to do away with it. We're just going to no more pick daily picks. We're just going to do members from here on out. It just got too much, and to us, it's not worth doing the daily picks for you guys because it's a lot cheaper if you do the weekly and monthly. So, like I said, with that said, we're just going to go straight into today's games. Let me go ahead and share my screen for you guys, and we can get rolling. All right, like I said yesterday, members. We started out well after the All-Star break with our member plays. 2-0 the day before, 3-0. So it's been good. It's been good. Like you said, you can't get too high. You can't get too low. It's a long journey. But we like the way the second half has started already. All right. So here we go. Arizona goes to the Cubs. Arizona's on a little roll. They're in the playoffs right now. If it ended, I really like Arizona's team. I just like when they're healthy. And Gallion yesterday, that was one of our plays for our members. He had, coming off injury, he had 2 starts prior, and they weren't the greatest. But we all know he's one of the top pitchers in baseball when he's healthy. It looks like yesterday he looked like the old Zach, and he shut down the Cubs. Arizona leads the series so far going into the final game today. 2-0. As yesterday, Corbin Carroll starting to heat up. His 2-run homer. And Thomas also provided the damage. Cubs, you just don't know what you're going to get anymore. You just don't know what you get. They're pretty much, I think they're out of it. So we'll see later on this week, the week coming up, who's going to be dealt, who's going to trade players, and who's going to buy players. But I don't know. We haven't put up any of our picks yet. So our members, you know what time they'll go up. We'll try to get it up there around 11:30 today because I know the games it was 12:30. Well, that'd be 12:30 your time because the games go off at 1. I think the earliest game goes off at 1. A lot of them go off at 1. So we'll try to get that. This is the game. We don't know yet. Me and my brother going back and forth. I've been calling him since he's on the road, and we're discussing some things. This could possibly be one of our players. We don't know yet, but like I said, Arizona. I would have to lean to Arizona if I was going to make a decision right now. But like I said, I haven't made any decision as of yet. Wow, what has happened to the Phillies? Whew, and what has happened to the Bucks? They're a playoff team, folks, and they got some young studs on the mound. And if Cruz keeps hitting the ball, and Reynolds has been sensational this year. I don't know. Phillies rolling out Phillips again, a rookie. against Gonzalez, and who's back from injury, and you don't know what you're going to get with Marco. But 6 in a row, the Pirates have won. Phillies, this is not going to be on our ticket. I can tell you that today. We're looking at four or five games to make a decision on how many we're going to give out. We'll probably give out 1 or 2, maybe 3 the most. But this is not on because I don't trust the Phillies. Pirates lead this series 2-0. Phillies are not hitting the Pirates. They shut them down yesterday, and the bullpen is a wreck for the Phillies. It was the best in baseball. Now it's, I don't know, last 2 weeks it's been the worst next to the Mets, the worst in baseball. Yesterday, O'Neal Cruz, he's going to be a superstar when it's all said and done. Once he figures out plate discipline, him and De La Cruz from the Reds, they're stars. Just they're young. They don't know the strike zone. They like to swing. But when they hit the ball, something good usually happens. I'm staying away from this. I know this won't be on one of our member plays today. But if you lean into it, do you think the Phillies right the ship for one game, or you think they're going to be swept? It's a tough one. But all the momentum, we know momentum is huge. Whoever don't believe in that has never played sports. So it should be a good game, but I don't know. It's too tough for me to call. And the Reds in Washington. Washington took the first 2. The Reds are sliding. And Washington, they slid for a little while. Now they're like 4 out of the last 5 games they've won. It looks like Abrams is back on track. When Abrams gets on base, Washington usually wins. They should. When a week ago or so, right before the All-Star, the Mets shut them down and the Mets won. But both of these teams, but Washington's pesky. I couldn't really get on board with anything in this game. As you see last night, the Nats rallied back and beat them. Jacob Young with the go-ahead. Rebby, this is, I don't know, guys. There's better games on the board, but if you like this, I mean, Abbott could be tough. But Washington's got a little mojo going right now. But it's tough to sweep a team, especially when they're both evenly matched. But I'm staying away. I believe I'm going to stay away. Let me honest, we're on the fence of this. This is one of our top 5 that we're cutting it down. The more and more I think about it, the more and more leery I'm getting of it. So I don't know. I can't even help you out here which way I would go right now. Like I said, the momentum's on Washington's side, but I know when the Reds get hot, the Reds put up a lot of runs, and they've been shut down the last week or so before the break and now. So we'll see. Tampa Bay versus my Yankees. Series tie 1-1. Rays beat the poo-poo out of the Yankees last night, and this is...
I don't see 11 raised pizza in your contacts.
Neither do I. Taj Bradley. Love this kid is a star. If you haven't figured it out yet, go buy his cards. You get them cheap. Watch. I don't know why. Do people know this is one of the top pitchers in the American League? 22, 23-year-old. I know him personally. I coached him when he was 11. My son's a friend of his. I am a diehard Yankee since I knew what baseball is. But when Taj is going against the Yankees, I'm sorry. I know him. I root for him. I was rooting for yesterday. Of course, I just can't. I can't pick against the Yankees in this. But I didn't play. I wouldn't give it out. But I loved the Rays and Bradley yesterday. I loved it. He is a phenom. If you haven't figured it out yet, him and Tariq Skubal of Detroit, phenoms. The young phenoms. Of course, you got Skeens. He's in a different world. But these guys right here, take Taj Bradley from now on until he loses. That's all I have to say. So you can figure this out now. Every time he pitches, if we're going to play, who that play is going to be on, until he loses. He's coming. He came back from injury. He struggled a couple of games, but now he's lights out, guys. It's like 8 or 9 games in a row. He is the real deal. Go pick up his cards if you're collectors. You won't find him on my site, on our website at DeMacySports.com, because I collect them. I don't sell him, not right now. And like I said, please go up to, if you're not watching this on YouTube, you can go to YouTube at DeMacy Sports and please like us. It would help us out immensely, and we appreciate it. Other than that, let's get back to the baseball. The next game. Detroit versus Toronto. Detroit's the hot, even though the Bucks have won 6 in a row. Detroit is 9-2. It says 8, but they're 9-2. Hottest team in baseball. With that said, Ricky going against Gosman. This is what are the Blue Jays playing for right now? Half of them think they're gone in a week. Don't know. Detroit took the first 2 games. Like I said, sweeping a team on the road is pretty hard. This was one of our plays yesterday. This was our member play too. We had Detroit, so that was a good one. I don't know here. Everything says roll the dice, take Detroit. This is not one of our plays. I know that it was too. Me and my brother last night were going back a lot, and this is not going to be one of our plays. But said the momentum's on Detroit's side, but I don't know. It all depends. I mean, Guerrero's putting up the numbers for his trade. I believe he's gone. I don't know about Bichette, but I think they're looking to get rid of both of them. This guys. This is up to you. I can't lean either way because I don't trust the rookie in Montero. But they're on a roll, and they won without Riley Green in the lineup last night, so that was impressive. And the Mets. Which Mets? Hey, good news. The Mets bullpen did not give up a run yesterday. They held on to 1-0 lead. We had that yesterday. We sweated that one out. Severino pitched really well. I mean, he's been a pleasant surprise for the Mets this year. Series is tied. Christian Scott still looking for his first major league win. He didn't pitch well last game. Miami's a little, back and forth. Trevor Rogers, tough luck pitcher. I believe he's 1-9 this year. I don't know. This is on our board to be looked at. So I can't really go either way right here. This is a tough game, but it's something we're looking at to give to put in our members' picks today. And both teams won 7-0. So the series is tied 1-1. My brother was on yesterday doing a show, and he was leaning towards Cleveland, and I heard it while I was working, and I was like, no, I'm not. That's not going to be on our playlist. Even though he's been rocky, he pitched well against the Braves before the All-Star break, and he came out and he looked like the old C's again. He shut him down. He looked really good. So we just wiped that off. Again, a lot of people are big on Cleveland. I look at them, and I'm like, how did they win? How did they win? At home, they usually win. 31-12 at home. This is not going to be one of the games because Michael King, at any given day, he can be lights out. I can't make a decision on this game today other than Cleveland wins at home. For you guys who like Cleveland, Cleveland wins at home. Both teams are not doing great over the last 10, as you see. And you can see the little recap yesterday. Cronenworth, again, I love Jake Cronenworth. He's under the radar guy, but he's a young star in the making. But I don't know which way to go on this, guys. It's going to be up to you. You know, Lively's pitched well of late, but like I say, King, you just don't know. I don't know how Cleveland keeps winning, but they do. And here, yesterday they split the doubleheader. Braves won 3-2, and the nightcap, Cardinals won. These two teams, last 10 games, middle of the road. Braves just, I don't know. Where's the offense some games? And I hate to say it because my kids went to Parkview. We love Matt Olson, but Matt Olson has been horrific the last month. I love what Sticker does with his lineup. He just leaves the same lineup in and let him play. But I think Matt needs a day off. I know he doesn't admit he needs a day off. Just take him out one day so he doesn't play 162. He plays 161 days. Give the guy a rest for it. I know he missed the whole all break for the All-Star, but he's still 2 games out. He's still not getting on base, and he's 0 for something right out of the break. I love the guy. Met him personally. I love him. I know he's going to right the ship, but maybe a day off for him might work. We got Mikolas versus Schellenbach, youngster. You don't know what you're going to get with Miles Mikolas. You don't know what you're going to get. He can shut you down and he can get rocked. Is this the day he gets rocked? I don't know. A lot of youngsters win. Gorman, Burleson, wrapped around with veteran goals, Arenado. Those two are not having the greatest yet, but this is a young Cardinal team that could give the Braves trouble. I can't go either way on this one. My kids are born and raised in Georgia, so maybe leading to Atlanta on here. But they will be buyers at the deadline because they need help in the outfield. I mean, it's pretty sad to say when Kelnick is your star in the outfield. But he's been good. He's been really good for them. He hasn't lived up to his number 1 draft pick status with Seattle, but he's been solid, and that's all you could ask for. This is a game. Lean, it's what you want. Last 30 and 18 at home. It's up to you. Schellenbach pitched well last game, so it's up to you. This is not going to be on ours. But let's go to the next one. Baltimore is – when the Yankees gave him that gift before the All-Star break, Baltimore ran with it, and they're running with it. They pounded Texas the first 2 games. Pounded. Rodriguez last night pitched well. He leads the league in wins. They have 12 wins. 12 wins. He's a good pitcher. He's not Cy Young material, but they score for him. Texas has got Haney going today. Strike you out or give up home runs. Baltimore's got Kramer. Doesn't pitch well against anybody but the Yankees. So this could be one of those games where you might want to lean towards Texas. Of course, I'm going to root for Texas because everybody knows I'm a Yankee fan. But I'm not day trading on this game. I'm just not. I mean, Dean Kramer I just don't like, and Haney I don't like either. But it should be entertaining. That said, let's go to the next one. Whoa. This is on our board. But it's 225 to win 100. So this is tough. This is a tough game to go with. We're leaning one way or the other, but I don't know. Drew Thorpe, young, pitched well. Lugo, he's a little slowed down lately, but they've been shut down. The Sox been shut down in the first 2 games. We're leading one way on this. We just don't know what it's going to be. But this is something it's on our maybe list that we'll give out. And remember, members. It'll be up there hopefully by 12:45 at the latest Eastern time. We're still going back and going through some stuff. Like I said, we done away with all the daily picks, so now it's membership or nothing for us because it wasn't worth charging that money for one pick when you get a whole week for just a little more. And my mascot just walked in the door. His name is Jeter. Go lay down. All right, let's go to the next game. And guys, a little more about Kansas City. Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt can't do anything wrong. Anything wrong. He's a superstar. 23 years old. Superstar. San Francisco. Wow. In a playoff hunt, and then you come out of the gate and lose the first two to the Rockies. But the Rockies are a different team at home. I know it says they're 22 and 27. They start off like poop at home in the beginning of the year. This is a different team at home. They got a lot of youngsters are finally coming around. Tovar hit another home run. It's 3 games in a row. Tough at home. You got Jordan Hicks, throws 100 miles an hour, converted him to a starter this year. He's up and down. I call him Austin Bomber because he gets bombed most of the time. He gets bombed. This could be a high-scoring game. We're not leaning to each team, but this could be a high-scoring game. It was only 7 runs last night, but like I said, Austin Bomber. I expect San Francisco to go deep a couple of times at least, but this is something I have no interest even analyzing, going over trends, all that other stuff, behind the scenes stuff that we use to make our picks and stuff, and go what you got and stuff. And there's nothing here that I can even pull out that says, yeah, this is where I want to put some cash on. No. And wow, A's won the first 2 games. Blew them out, first 2 games. A's are one of the top home run hitting teams in baseball. And the youngsters, especially Butler, is coming around. I think he's up to 215 now. Everybody's, he's 215. Yeah, he's batting under 200 almost the whole first half. They're leaving him in. They're letting him see what he can do. I hope they don't trade Rooker, even though they probably should to get some stuff because, they're going to move. And it's just, if I was leaning away, I would lean towards the A's. This is something I know we're not going to give out. But if like I said, streaks are good. If you know how to manage your money, streaks are good. For teams on a streak, you take them, you win, you cut back on your bet a half, you go next. You ride them till they lose. Not when you just let the money roll. No, of course not. You take some, but the A's are streaking. Who else is streaking? We said Detroit's streaking, and somebody else has won 6 in a row. We just talked about the Pirates. So you guys are believing streaks. If you know how to manage the money, you run the streaks. You run with the streaks until they lose. But you don't just keep doubling the money. Of course, you take back. If you lose, you're still ahead. So if you're leaning, take the A's because Estes, even though he's a little crazy, youngster crazy, when he's on, he's on. Carson Fulmer, youngster, he's coming back. He pitched well last game. Because I can't get on the board with Angels at all. There's no Angels in the outfield. This movie does not pertain to these Angels. Best thing they can do is end up July, August for the fans, get to see Trout for a month or 2. Otherwise, there's nothing here. If I'm leaning towards the A's and ride the streak. So enjoy this one if you have some day trading on it. All right. A month and a half ago, you all heard me say Seattle is not winning the division. Seattle's not even making the playoffs. And they were up 9 games at the time. Well, little news. Houston is now in first place. Seattle has – their offense is horrible. They hit a home run here and there, but they are horrible. Rodriguez is getting better. They're horrible. Go look at their stats on their offense. Crawford's coming around. Crawford's good, but go look. They're horrible. And when you're pitching, your bullpen starts to fall apart like they did yesterday, giving up that late homer to Myers. I like Wu. He came back, pitched last. He was horrible last time for Seattle. Because Blanco, if he's not the ace of that team right now, he's one of the best pitchers on that team, on Houston. This is something where it's a flip because, like I said, sweep a team on the road is hard, very hard. But this series was so important to both teams. Like I said, I still believe Houston's winning the division. Seattle is not going to the playoffs. They're not going to the playoffs. That's what I think about this. This game might be up there later today. Our members, we might not put it up at 12:30 because we might have to talk and think about more for the day. But this is a 4 o'clock, or is it Eastern? Or 4 o'clock Eastern time. So just check back in there around 3. We might have this up by then if we're going to play it. It's up in the air. It's up in the air. And these were 2 wild games. The other night, Pavetta shut down LA, had the game, pretty much won. They took him out. Bottom 8th, LA's rally, and Freeman goes deep. Grand slam. LA hangs on to win. Let's see the series. Yesterday, wild game, 7-6 in extra innings. Dodgers won. It's hard to go against the Dodgers at home, but they're not the Dodgers that we thought they were going to be in the beginning of the year, especially with the injuries and stuff. I'm not touching this. Of course, I'm not a Red Sox fan, as you can see, but a lefty is going. And me and my brother had this argument. Boston every once in a while will hit a lefty, but most of the time they don't hit lefties. So if Paxton is on, this could be LA's game in a big way, especially below. I call him below, as you all know, because I think he's below average, especially this year. If he's not on, it could be a big game. But what impresses me though is they're 29-19 away from home. But if I had a lean, I would lean towards LA. This is something that if we had our picks out for play, I might put it out there. But this is not something I would give to my members because I'm not 100% on this side. Even though I feel like LA is going to win. But no, I pass on this. I'm passing on this. And I think that might be the last one today. It is the last one today. So, with that said, guys, we said yesterday's recap. Our members were 5-0 out of the All-Star break with our member picks. Okay, so like I said, we decided to do away with the daily picks. Just not worth it. We focus it on our members and keeping that up and going and our record there. It's to put out plays that we're not 100% on. I don't feel just to put plays up there because people like to throw money, to have that rush, to have the action going every day or every game. Nah, we're just gonna go back to doing what we did in the beginning. These are the plays that we play, we like, and that's what we're giving out. I don't care about the extra stuff. So, any of you guys have any comments on who will be selling and who will not? There's a lot of teams out there that need help that are in position to make the playoffs, but because it's wild, but having 3. You got Boston's hanging on. I don't see Boston making a lot of trades. You got Kansas City. I don't see them small market doing anything. Seattle, Tampa's only 4.5 out. I think they're selling. I think they're selling. I think they're going to sell. Tigers are 5 out. So, who knows what the Tigers are going to do? They're not. They'd be foolish to get rid of Scooble, even though they probably get a fortune for him. I think the Rangers are out of it. Everybody else, the Rangers, Blue Jays, A's, Angels, White Sox are all sellers. They're all sellers. Twins never really do anything at the trade deadline, so they're probably just going to stay as is. Braves definitely need to do something, even though it's stupid to give up your farm because you got guys injured. You know will be back next year. You probably will limp into the playoffs if you don't do anything. St. Louis, do you really want to give up your young core? I don't think I would. I wouldn't, but the Mets are interesting. My brother's team is interesting. If somebody's foolish enough to offer you something for Alonso, give it to him. Take it. Take it. Get rid of that. I can't stand him. They say, "Oh, he's a team." He's not. Do you hear the way he reacts and acts towards this? He might just look at him. Just no. Petey, it was great time in New York for you Met fans, but I think you guys, the Mets not going to give him the money he wants, so he's got to need it. If somebody's stupid enough to give you something for him, get rid of him. He's not doing anything for you. He's not doing anything for you this year. He hasn't. He hits. He'll hit his home run when the game doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Vientos, Alvarez, Nemo, Lindor. That's your future right there, guys. Get somebody for the bullpen for him. Get anybody. Just I don't know. I would love to see him be gone, but who knows what the Mets going to do. Arizona, I don't know. Do you want it? They're definitely not selling. I don't think they're selling. They're right there in the playoff hunt. It's and the Pirates, small market. This team is riding that momentum. Skeens get back. They got Keller and Jones coming back from it, the youngster. Again, don't trade away your pieces. You want to roll the dice, keep what you want. You want to trade Chapman, get somebody for Chapman because he's still throwing 102 miles an hour. I don't care. I would love to see the Yankees make up and take him. I still believe Chapman with the right manager, pitching coach, call us pitches. You don't have to throw sliders 90% of the time when you're throwing 102 miles an hour. That's where he gets in trouble. But San Diego's right there. San Diego go either way. Buy, sell. Who knows? The Reds, San Francisco, I think are going the other way. I think they're gone. So what they do, I don't know. Reds got a lot of youngsters. So they might stay put. Small market. San Francisco is always trying to play with the big boys. They're from Northern California. To me, the no-cows, so-cows angels. Irrelevant. You're irrelevant. I can't believe you thought those guys were going to come to you in the offseason judging them. Nobody wants to go there. Cubs still hanging around, but I think they're out. They're going to probably be sellers. Nationals, good young team. Don't know which way they're hot right now, but I don't see them getting rid of any youngsters. I love C.J. Abrams. Thomas is a young. Ruiz, Garcia. I go down the list with these Nationals. Better start pitchers maybe, but I don't see them doing anything about buying. I think they're just going to play out. Colorado, not this year, guys. Colorado, not this year. But they got young talent. And when Condon comes next year, who they just got, number 3 pick, Colorado is going to be tough in a year or two. Miami can't figure him out. Scott's gone. Somebody's going after Scott. He's one of the top closers in baseball. He's gone. They're going to be sellers. Chisholm might be gone. If people can get Chisholm for a deal, I would grab it. I think he's a young phenom too. When you play for a losing team, you get that you get stuck in that stigma. You just go somewhere and they win. You'll just be surprised what Chisholm is going to be on a good team. Good team. I know somebody who needs a leadoff hitter. And I love to see it. I love to see it. So it's going to be interesting. Next week, it's going to be really interesting to see who's moved, who buys, who moves. Guys, again, if you can, let's go to YouTube and subscribe for us at the Macy Sports. But the baseball season, like I said, this is when it counts. This is count. This is money. This is where the stocks go up here on out because every game is important. I won't say it's easy. It's hard to can't handicap baseball. Don't get fooled. It's really hard to handicap baseball, but it's easier than the first half because now you got people playing for things, and you see a lot more people not getting rested and all this other stuff. But this is good. We're right around the corner from football, college, pro. It's going to be hectic. I don't know how we're going to do this in an hour. We're probably not going to be able to do this in an hour. When that comes, it might be 2 shows. It might be we haven't figured out that format. Like you said, we've already been doing this 50 days now that we're live on this. We're going through a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff. And if you haven't heard, we get at this. Our sport cards, we sell. My brother does it at NMD Collectibles on YouTube. I sell mine at here. You go to my website, themacysports.com, where you also watch the live stream. I'm putting up sport cards. I have them on eBay, but I'm moving some of them over to the website. Less fees, so I can lower the prices, shipping. Everybody shipping, they get, you charge. Guys, shipping on handling, gas price. I mean, I got to drive 8 miles to the post office. It is what it is. It's convenience to get the cards. I lower it on my price, on my site, because at eBay, everything's got to be 99 cents. And mine, I put a card up for 50 cents if it's a you want to call it common or they list for $1. I'll put it on 50 cents and you buy enough cards, we both win. We both make money that way. But I'm just working on it now. Between me and my brother, we got well over 100,000 cards, and I'm just in the infant state. I think I just finished my first Bowman. The Baltimore Orioles are up there. This is the first team I put up there as a full team. But I'm trying to do nickel, and I got basketball, football, I got all this stuff. It's not even close. So you can find this on eBay, and if you know what you want, you go to our site. Ask what we have. It might not be up there if we might have it for you, and we just put it on. You can buy it then. I got a little comment in the box that. My knucklehead son just bought it. Like I said, if you listen, Taj Bradley, that's my son's friend. I played with him when he was young and stuff, and friends. We're going the 4th and 5th, and with my luck, he probably is going to miss the rotation there. He won't be pitching when he comes to Houston. But we got right behind to the left of the dugout, the visitor's dugout, row 4. So we'll be able to go there early and hang out and talk to him, and it'll be good. But my son just bought his Taj jersey, so he's going to be wearing that. I'll probably have a Rays hat on. I'm not a Houston fan, but I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty good. It's going to be a cool experience, seeing somebody that you coached, even though he didn't pitch back then, you still know him. The kid is a great human being, and never mind, he's one of the top pitchers and young pitchers in baseball. Him and Tariq Skubal are AL studs, young studs on the mound. Get their cards, guys. Those, I mean, Taj Bradley's, I don't think his rookie cards even are up there priced yet. You could steal those things. School was starting to get a little value to him. I think I got his rookie card up there. I'm not sure. He said I'm doing so much. I don't know what the heck's going on anymore. But yeah, those are the things we have. Let me see if I can just show you real quick, because we're working back and forth with the website. See if I can get it to you real quick, just to see what it looks like now. It's changes daily, you could say. Okay, here we go. This is what it looks like now. I put the little pink in there for breast cancer awareness for all those people who have had family members go through that stuff. So, okay, you got up here at top, click on the little members. It gives you the list here. It goes right down to what we're at. Like I said, we did away with the daily plays. Daily plays were $25, and we put 5 up. And some of them might not even be our members' plays. So we did away with it. I'm not going to do this. I got morality. I say morals. I'm going to only want to give out what I want to play that we're going to play. So that's what we get. We got weekly and monthly pick. The monthly pick's a steal. $250 for a whole month instead of weekly $100. But guys who just like to watch the show and hear us talk, that's fine. We don't really, it would be nice, but we both work. We're just out here trying to give you information and some of our knowledge that we've had over the last 40 years of this stuff. Then, of course, you can go to the live stream. We do it on here, too. You come to the site and click. And this is our private area. So if you remember, you have your account, you log in. And this is an infant state, guy. This is nowhere even close. This is less than 1% done. The sport card arena, we'll have the major leagues here. You click on MLB. It'll give you a whole list of teams and what's up here, Bowman Chrome, and then under Bowman, this is the first thing I've been working on, and I'm going to put them in teams. It's a lot easier to find. So if you go to Orioles right now, it'll have every Oriole that I have out here for sale. Like I said, some of these cards on eBay you can't sell for less than 99 cents. I got some of these prospects 90, and you have your shipping options. If you buy over $20 worth of stuff, your shipping's free, but you pay by one card. It's like, I don't know, 90 cents, 2 cards. It's all different options. You choose how you want it shipped. So that's what it looks like. Because we got NBA. I don't think I have. I think I have 1 or 2 cards up there. Yeah, I got. I need to switch this over. It doesn't even have the front of the card up. But let's see if we have the second card. I do have the second card first. Wimby's rookie card, stuff like that. So we're working all this stuff. I'm about to put up my. If you guys are into football, I got some. Let's see. I don't think he's in here. I think I put him up in space. This is one of the hotter football cards. It's a Prism, Panini Prism. I don't have my other camera hooked up. If you can see that. Puka Nakua, gold crack ice Prism. I sold one of these 3 months ago for like $25 or something. I think it's up. I don't have it on my site. It's actually on eBay auction. It starts at $9.99. It's up there. And like I said, you go over here to this link, sports cards on eBay. Click on mine. My brother's going to put his stuff back up there. I don't have the link. So you just click this, and it's going to take you right to the store, and you can go through and got everything up here that I have. And these are some nice things. I don't know if I have any schemes on eBay anymore. I know I got some coming, but they got all these nice cards, to look through. This has been one of my hottest. Can I have it for $2 cards? No. This is a rare card. It's only 199. These Aqua Wave Refractors from 2021. He plays with the Orioles, if you didn't know. It's selling for $12 out there. You know, if you're going to make me an offer, make me where, you know, hey, guys, I'm not a fool. It might say I only have 43 feedbacks. When I was doing this full time before I stopped, like 4 years ago when I had to move for work, I had over 10,000 positive feedbacks before eBay shut my account down for inactivity over 2 years. So I know the sports. I know the sporting cards. I used to have a shop in Virginia Beach called Extra Innings. I know the value of the sports cards. I know everybody's wants to make a deal. It's good. If I can give a deal, good. If whatever I have it in. But it's tough when you have to pay shipping. It has to get somewhere. It's not free, guys. I wish I could give everything free, but it's not. It costs for materials, people, tape, envelope, you name it, to get out the postage. Postage itself, yeah, you just give a plain card. Here you go. I'll ship it just like this. No, I got to give it a top loader, a sleeve. Top loader's a quarter each. You know, it all adds up. I'm not trying. You know, I'm not selling you a 99-cent card and charge you $4.19 for shipping. That's when you're getting screwed. That should be 80 cents or something like that, for 85 cents. No. So we try to do, like I said, we try to be fair. Our website, the prices are lower than eBay because the fees are less. I don't have to deal with all those extra fees. It's only like 3% and 30. It's only cost me like maybe 40 cents out of my pocket for fees and stuff instead of $2 or $1.50 out from eBay. So we could lower stuff and make it more affordable for you guys. So like I said, the picks will be up by 12:30 Eastern time for our members for the games today. I don't have anything up there right now. We're still working on stuff, but we will have the picks up there for you guys. Again, great start to the second half. 2-0 on Friday, 3-0 yesterday. On our member plays, we do picked up stuff, and I feel I have to put it up on the monitoring service if I give them out, even as other picks that I have to put up there to pay. I'm not doing it anymore because if I'm not sure, I don't want it. Credibility. That's what I try to do. Credibility. I'm only going to give you what I give to members now. So if it's only 2 or 3 games, that's all I'm putting up there. If only 1 game, that's all it's getting monitored. No more of this because what I give to my members, that's all goes up there. No more of the other stuff. But with that said, my brother did it yesterday. He's not here today. The show is a lot better with both of us going back and forth. We could talk more. We could answer more questions and stuff. I'm hoping he's back on the show tomorrow. I will be here no matter what. I missed yesterday, and I had no choice because of the crowd strike episode with crashing computers and stuff. I had to take a lot of time out extra at work. I had to go into work and fix a lot of stuff that we deal with in Bogota. So we had to get everything up and running. But that said, there's a lot of games out there today. There's some real good games that I feel can make your day trading profitable today. Haven't finalized it. I went through the list. Even the games we don't have, who I would lean towards, and I'll give you the same advice: streaks. If you know how to manage your money, and maybe we might have some people who are not really into the handicapping and stuff, and don't know which streak and don't know how to manage your bankroll. That is the key. You try to stick with the same amount. Baseball is erratic with the big money lines and stuff. So we got run lines that we give to our members and stuff. It's not cheaper, but it's baseball. It's very hard. 53% probably makes you a profit, depending if you're a big favorites guy and stuff. It's tough. It's tough. The more units you put on, let's say if you're a five unit guy, you lose 5 units, you got to win 3 games just to get back up. So it's difficult. If you're 1 unit, it's not bad. So it's different. But I had something in the beginning when I first started, like maybe 10th episode. I had a list, showed you everything about how to do it, how to calculate units and stuff, and how to manage it. We're going to do that show, but I want to make sure my brother's going to be on it so we both could explain it and how you do it. As you see in the background, there's some of my nice future stars. I like the stuff I like to keep. Put it on that cedar plank board. I got a whole bunch coming up. If you guys don't know, the 2021 personally collected this, and this cost me a fortune. Topps Chrome Pink, 220 cards. This is the parallel set. And I got all that, and I think I got 60 on my wall. I still got to put some more stuff up for that. For you collectors that are crazy like me, that stuff you like, you have your man cave and stuff, you put stuff up there in the wall. That's what it's for. It's not to collect and throw in a box. Why? That's why your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you have out there, you need your own man-girl cave to just let stuff be visible. I mean, it's nice. I've seen some guys with jerseys in there. We got buddies that, wow, they spent a fortune. They're lucky to have a spouse or whatever that allows them to spend their money on stuff like that, because it's nice. It's nice. But with that said, I'm going to stop yapping, and I'm going to get out of here because I got to do some more work to get those picks up for everybody. So we'll be back tomorrow again. It's back to 6. I'm not doing that 9 stuff. That's way too late. 6 o'clock Eastern again. I'll be back. 5 Central tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Hopefully my brother will be on tomorrow. If not, have a good day, guys. Finish out the week strong, and we'll see you tomorrow.